Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller.
What does having a college education mean? What kinds of life experiences does a student need to be educated? Certainly, a strong foundation in the arts and sciences is a must. Students may also want an opportunity to study a specific profession, to be a nurse, business person, or teacher. College is a time for growing up, leaving a life with parents and siblings to strike out on one's own, meeting new people, making new friends, traveling, and, if the student is lucky, experiencing a foreign country, a different culture with people who speak a different language. Experiencing the world should be a part of this journey we call a college education.
What one has not experienced, one will never understand it in print. Isadora Duncan.
At Georgia Southwestern State University, students have this opportunity to travel to a foreign country by enrolling in University 4000. This course provides the means for students to study a selected part of the world and then to visit the country for 10 days. During the visit, they help build a home for a family through the country's local chapter of Habitat for Humanity. Georgia Southwestern works in partnership with Habitat for Humanity to give University 4000 students a truly unique experience. The members of the class stay and work in the local community, eat meals prepared by the Habitat for Humanity's local chapter staff, and work side by side with the family whose house is being built. They all get a taste for what the country is really like, each making lifelong experiences that will forever be a part of their formal education.
I never let school interfere with my education. Mark Twain.
For the last several trips, the country of choice for the University 4000 course has been Costa Rica. The Spanish-speaking country has been popular with the program because of the need of the local people for housing and because of the strong support that the local Habitat for Humanity chapter can provide. Never mind that the country is also very beautiful. Boasting spectacular coastlines on both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, Costa Rica lives up to its name in translation, Rich and Beautiful Coast. Recognized for progressive protection of its diverse ecology, more than 25% of Costa Rican land is reserved as national parks or refuge areas. For many of the GSW students, it will be the first time that they have traveled outside of the United States. For some, it will be the first time they've ever been on an airplane. For all of them, the journey will change their lives.
Hey, my name is Dana Brown. I took this University 4000 because I've never been to another country, I've never been on an airplane, and so I thought it would be a really good experience for me. I'm looking forward to working with other people and building houses for needy people that need it, and I'm just really excited about going. We've been working out, trying to get ready to carry bricks and, work really hard to get in shape. We've learned Spanish, and I've taken Spanish before, so I should know a little bit, so I'm really excited about going.
Before the College 4000 students go on their trip, they spend a complete semester studying about their travel and weekly classes that they attend. It's important for the GSW students to appreciate the land they are about to visit, its people, and its culture. Part of the course is also spent learning about Habitat for Humanity and what is involved in building a house in the particular country. Costa Rica is in an earthquake zone, so the simple houses that are built in the country are reinforced to withstand a little shaking from time to time. During the semester, the students are also encouraged to start an exercise program in order to prepare them for the manual labor that will be involved in building the house. Class time is spent learning about the country, learning some of the language of the people, and meeting a variety of guest lecturers that help prepare the students for their adventure.
I'm excited about going to Costa Rica because I enjoy helping people, and this is an awesome opportunity. Everything's paid for, so that's always a plus. And I'm really excited about being able to use my hands and get down and dirty with some native people that I don't really know how to speak their language. But that's one thing I'm a little nervous about because I did have 2 years of Spanish, but it's probably not a lot to get me very far there. But we do have Spanish speaker going with us hopefully will be able to interpret a little bit for us, and that makes things a little bit easier. But I'm so excited about traveling and being able to immerse myself in a culture that I've never seen before.
The trip lasts 10 days, so packing essentials and traveling light is all important. The excitement at the airport is evident as the students prepare to depart. The flight to Costa Rica takes over 3 hours, and for most of the students, it's the first time they've been in an airplane for that length of time. Landing in San Jose, the capital, there are several things that must be done. Finding their luggage, negotiating customs, meeting the Habitat for Humanity staff members that will be their guides for their stay, and packing up the van. Next, it's off to get a bite to eat and exchange money. The official currency of Costa Rica is the colon. On this trip, $1 was worth about 300 colones, so for each transaction, there must be some figuring. Back on the bus, there's still 6 hours to go before the group gets to Nicoya, where they will stay for most of their visit.
I'm taking University 4000 because it just seemed like a great experience to have, to go down and build a house with Habitat. And I've never worked with Habitat, but I think it's going to be a great experience, and I'm really excited to help another family out, especially down in Costa Rica. I don't know much about the country, and so taking the class has taught me a lot about the culture and different things, and I love traveling, and I've just really interested me.
For 7 of the 10 days, the students will work hard to build part of a house for Habitat. Each of the long days begins with breakfast at the local Habitat chapter. Members of the chapter prepare food and provide support for the students. Then it's off to the work site, which is only 10 miles away, but it will take over 30 minutes to get there. The local Costa Ricans are called Ticos, and their relaxed sense of time will soon be referred to by the students as Tico time. The ride to and from the site is in itself an adventure. Exotic birds and monkeys are seen on a daily basis. The month of May is the beginning of the rainy season, so everything is very dry. The mountains make a beautiful backdrop to the worksite, and having mango trees everywhere provides an occasional treat.
I'm having a great time. I can't believe I am in Costa Rica. I mean, I'm almost near South America, and it's very hot here, but it's very beautiful. There's a lot of mangoes, which we don't really have in Georgia, and there's monkeys and all kinds of neat things, and I've never seen monkeys in the wild before. But anyway, I think we've gotten a lot done on the house we're building. It's been kind of hard work, but we've hung in there, and I think we're doing really good. And I think one of my really good experiences on this trip was just the many opportunities I've had to practice my Spanish. I got to know our truck driver, Danilo. He drives us from here in Kirima, where we work, to Nicoya. He drives us back and forth every day, and I've gotten a chance to talk to him, and he only speaks Spanish. And I've gotten to know Marielos, Marisol, Maricel, and I just really had a great time. It's been a really interesting trip, and I know I'm never going to forget it.
Most everything is done by hand in building the house. Metal rods that will be added to reinforce the concrete have to be sized and bent. All the concrete used for the house is mixed on the ground using shovels and rakes. Rock and sand have to be moved by wheelbarrows from their respective mounds to a flat area where concrete and water is added. Mixing the concrete is work. After it's thoroughly stirred, the mixture is then shoveled back into the wheelbarrows and wheeled to the house. The cinder blocks that will be used for the house walls must also be prepared. Since the walls of the house are reinforced by concrete, the holes in the blocks must be free of obstruction to allow for rebar and concrete. Hammering the excess mortar out of the blocks is an important job. After the blocks are prepared, they too must be carried by hand to the house. All this is done hundreds of times during the days that the students work on the house.
I wanted to come and build a house and help a family have a home, and that's what we're doing, and it's great. And we're working our butts off, and I knew we were going to work our butts off, and we're definitely working our butts off, and that's okay. It's okay. Costa Rican people are great. They're nice people, and I'm having a good time. I'm sweating a lot. I look great. Beautiful. I'm having a good time.
A group of students and faculty was given the task on this trip to dig and build the septic tank, a seemingly easy task. It takes the group nearly 5 days. One reason is the ground is extremely hard, requiring a pickaxe to be used to break the soil. The digging of the hole becomes a personal challenge for the group. The team members bond during the ordeal.
We are building a septic tank. We started from a flat piece of ground, excavated a hole. It took us 2.5 days with about 5 or 6 people working. And at that point we poured a block foundation here, a concrete foundation, which didn't take too long. It maybe took a couple hours. Spread that out, and now we're building the walls to the septic tank. And this will be used for the drainage system that will come from the house, drop into here. And there's actually a ditch over here that will be used to get the water out of the septic tank. But this will be raw sewage. And they said it'll last around 15 years before it has to be pumped out. So we're excited.
The house slowly takes shape as the walls go up around the students. The family that the house is intended for has been working side by side with the students, and even though there are some cultural barriers, students and the family have become friends. School children and other community members visit the site. The importance of their work and meaning of their efforts become plain to all the participants of the build. This home will make a real difference in these people's lives.
I'm glad that I got the opportunity to come here to Costa Rica to help Maricel and Freddie build their house. When we first got here, it was just a bunch of holes, and now we can see the house building up, and it's starting to look like a house. And I'm really excited about that, and I hope to see it almost finished before we leave. And it's been hard work trying to work with everybody and get along and get everything done, but I think that we've been doing okay. And the part that I like most about it is all the different people that we get to meet, like Marisol and Maricel and all their kids. I love the kids, all the school kids that come by and pass and that gather around, and all the little dogs running around.
At the end of each day, the students eat dinner at the local Habitat for Humanity chapter. Then there is time to explore the city of Nicoya. Nicoya is not a big tourist destination, so the students get a real taste for what Costa Rica is really like. The old cathedral in town shows the importance of the Catholic Church in this part of the world. The shops, the food, the people all add to the experience of the trip. The students even get a chance to visit a local disco and taste the nightlife of this small Latin American community.
The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page. St. Augustine.
On Sunday, the group gets a chance to go to the beach. This is a welcome break from the work site. A local bus driver takes the travelers to Samara, a seaside community about an hour drive from Nicoya. The Pacific Ocean is beautiful. The students get a chance to relax, swim, and eat at a more tourist-oriented restaurant at this oceanside town. Some of the more adventurous members of the group even get a chance to go horseback riding. At the end of the build, the local community has a party for the group and celebrates the building of the house and the making of new friends. The party also marks the end of the students' stay in Nicoya. Although the house they've been working on is not complete, it's well on its way. The students have saved the family a lot of time and money with their efforts. The group still has several days in Costa Rica to explore. Leaving Nicoya, they travel to Monteverde and the famous Costa Rican rainforest. The mountain views during the ride are spectacular. In the rainforest, there's a chance to go zip-lining and hiking. Monkeys and other exotic animals give the students many opportunities to take pictures. After the rainforest, the group travels to view the volcano, Arnal. This 50-mile trip to Fortuna takes 5 hours. The roads may be awful, but the volcano is a spectacular sight.
I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I intended to be. Douglas Adams.
The trip ends with a bus ride back to the airport at San Jose, some last-minute shopping, and some heartfelt goodbyes. The experience is one that changes a person. It makes the students look at the world differently. The course brings together groups of people that would not normally share life experiences, and in the making of those experiences produces a home for a family in need. Traveling, learning, serving, and lifelong friendships make this adventure an integral part of all the participants' education. In the years to come, it will undoubtedly be part of each student's success.
To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a little better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is the meaning of success. Ralph Waldo Emerson.